welcome to the Don't Get It Twisted podcast. My name is Nueva. This is episode 15. All right, we are here with NICITHEJAWN today. Ow, ow, ow.
New York in the building.
And of course, we got our fabulous host, Monbelo in the house. And Miss
What up?
Jump into our topic of the week.
Let's get it.
Our topic is carrying on traditions. We have a few subtopics. What do you guys want to start with?
Mercedes.
Okay, Mercedes Moore, the Instagram model who was killed in her home, which was so crazy because I didn't know. I mean, everybody probably who's on Instagram knows of her, you know what I mean? But like, I never really followed her, paid much attention to her because there's a million Instagram models on IG.
Yeah,
it's crazy what happened to her because that could really happen to anybody, especially even if you're not an IG model. If you're just a woman or a man posting your location, that's how men who have ops get killed. How Pop Smoke got killed. Somebody found his location. You think you're posting your address and blurring it out, and they unblurring that shit. Like,
seriously,
not playing. That's why I'm very selective about what I post on the internet, where I post it, how I post it, like, because these people, there are really crazy people. And it was crazy because there was a lot of different stories that came out with it. Like, you know, at first it was, oh, this was her sugar daddy. Then it was, they had no relationship. It was just a random person. And then I know from the news article, they put out some things that he had wrote on the wall in, I don't know if it was lipstick or blood in her apartment, but he had wrote things like, she used me, and I'm sorry to the landlord and the neighbors. I loved her. So
wow,
we really don't know if it was deeper. You know, it could have been just a guy who was on her OnlyFans who felt like, I've been subscribing for this long. Yeah, he wanted something out of it, which is, it's just so sad, you know.
Yeah, that's the part of the industry too, man. Like, I was looking at a story outside of Mercedes where a girl was walking up the strip club, and they robbed her.
Oh, they robbed her. Yeah,
robbed her going to the car. So it's just like, yeah, like the adult entertainment industry is always bad, but you got to think. When people is investing in you, they feel that you are theirs.
Yeah, they feel, and there's some people that have some type of entitlement to, they want to see a return, even if that's a relationship with you or some type of return. And you know what the crazy thing is, just speaking on like carrying on traditions, you know, like I feel like back in the day it was so more normal for like people, like women, to be with men, and nowadays it's a lot of ways where women are being like single and on their own, you know, and not having so much like protection from a man. So I just feel like women, if you're able to get your gun license, if you're going to be out here on your own, you know, especially in the industry, strippers, you know, models, vixens, whatever, just stay safe because it is not, they're not playing out here. So if you're not going to have somebody, security, your man, whatever, then you do it yourself. I know I was telling my family the other day that I needed to get a gun because, you know, I be out with my kids and all that, and people do not be playing. Like, it's really
crazy for real.
Yeah.
I feel like something that really disgusted me with, you know, the topic of her death is how a lot of people reacted towards it.
Right, like they were blaming her for her.
So like, you know, when news first broke, I was going through the comments, and it's a lot of, you know, mainly men, you know, with the idea of, oh, she was a sex worker, her life doesn't matter, it's whatever. Why, you know, like, so I feel like the stigma that a lot of people have towards sex workers is really dehumanizing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a bad rep. And most of the time for being a guy, it's a bad rep is because a lot of the women, they do bad things. So it's not all though. You know, it's like scammers. You know, they do a different thing just to get a different, you know, get money. But then sometimes they do things grimy, more or less than none, because it's part of the game. But you get a guy that's emotional it's a little different because now he think, but it happens the same to Beyonce and celebrities. Like these people buying their albums and they think that they're the best, and then they trying to jump on stage with Beyonce, and the security guard come and wipe them out, and they get injured. Now they're like, well, why did you do it? Yo, why did you jump on stage? So it's just like, yo, it's part of the game, but some people just get too emotionally attached to it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. What do you think, Dia?
No, I agree. Like it's really just dehumanizing. It's sad. I don't know, like who's to say, like even if she did have a gun, like I feel like someone's life was gonna be lost in this situation. Like I feel like it was temperaments and like lack of awareness and just like maybe it was a crime of passion. Who even knows?
Yeah, because it was hard because the community is gated. And she has a garage that always stay locked, they said. So how did he get in?
That's what I'm saying.
So obviously somewhere
so there's something that we don't know, basically.
There's something missing.
We don't know. So that's just, and there's some, and they're both deceased, so we will never know exactly what happened. But it's like Dia said, it's unfortunate, and like there's never really a way to 100% be sure of anything, but you can take the precautions to protect yourself. Be aware of your surroundings and the people that you're surrounding yourself with, or the people that you're exposing yourself to as well, not just who you do know, but also the people that are watching.
How accessible you are.
Right. That's true. So yeah, man, rest in peace to Mercedes Moore. I mean, ladies, be safe out there because like y'all saying, it can happen to anybody, even men, you know what I mean? Like men get robbed too, so unkilled, you know what I mean? So it's one of them things that you got to make sure you ain't posting your money online and stuff like that because they'll get you.
Yep. And another sad death. I don't know if you guys heard, but I remember I had texted you guys about it before it even broke and got everywhere. But there was I think they were in college. Now it's come out. College. The boy's name was Jamarcus McFarland, and there was something going on out here in Atlanta where the football team came out here. Somehow they ended up in some rinky-dink ass building in Atlanta. I went and seen the building for myself.
With the elevator?
Yes, there's broken windows. And like there had been reports from the people of that live in the building that were complaining about the elevator for months, and nothing was done. It was late on its inspection, and I guess from video footage, there was way too many of the players in one elevator. So something happened. One was able to get out, but the other got trapped and unfortunately died. And to me, it's just crazy because the building is like business as usual. You know what I mean? Like it's like they didn't pause, or even the day of, like, because my cousin was over there getting her nails done at somebody's suite in the building. The people that worked in the nail shop didn't even care the day of that the boy died. They're like, well, what color do you want? And my cousin's just like, I'm having a mental breakdown. I just seen a young boy's body crushed in the elevator. Like, it's really sad that nobody really cares. And I feel like if he, I'm not saying that it's anybody's fault because it was a freak accident, but I just feel like the compassion is not there when I feel like, because maybe he's a darker skin tone and it's whatever, but if he was a Caucasian male, I feel like the building would be shut down. They would, you know what I mean? They would
against it.
I didn't even hear about it until you told me about it.
Right. See, I think what's weird about this case is like, if 16 people on there and one get killed, it's some type of suspicion there, because like everybody got off but that one person. So my antennas went up with that because it's crazy. It's like four of us.
It's foul play. Is that what you're expressing?
Man, my antennas, man. You know what I mean? My antennas.
Your antenna.
I don't feel like it's foul play, but I feel like the building and the people who maintain the building should be held accountable for that, especially if there was reports of complaints prior to that. And how you know you run a building with people inside of it, multiple floors. How do you miss an inspection?
Right.
The apartment is trying to stick with there was too many of them in the elevator. You know what I mean?
Oh, like
But
again,
the thing,
capacity, but
yes, that they were too overweight. Basically, all of them together started the domino effect, which made the elevator rinky to where.
But that's what I'm saying. But if that was the case, it would have went down with all 16.
Yep.
Because
nobody would have been able to just get out. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. There's something fishy somewhere in there because like the story don't make sense. If it's 16 people in the elevator, that's when it weighed the most.
Well, we don't know exactly the numbers, but yes, it is a weird story, and it sucks. You know what I mean? This boy came out here for football, and then it's like another thing is if there's security in the building and there's a coach, and I mean, granted they're not kids, but why did nobody tell them that there wasn't supposed to be that many people in the elevator? You know what I mean? Like, so it just sucks, you know. Rest in peace to Jamarcus McFarland, who does not get to finish his football career because of freaking rinky-dink ass apartment with a raggedy elevator.
Yeah, and he said he was pretty good too, pretty decent on the field too. So it's crazy.
Yeah. And he was a big boy, like he wasn't like skinny or you know what I mean. He looked like he could have had it, but you know. Now I'm scared to do anything. Like I haven't been on the elevator since. I'll walk up.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, that's why I don't like.
I'm scared.
I'm claustrophobic to begin with. I can't.
Word, especially when you go to them like them big high rises downtown when it's like 80 floors.
Yes.
Even in the projects, the elevators just give me the creeps. Like,
oh my gosh.
Word up.
Stairs are better for your knees.
Oh no, my knees pop.
These ain't Megan knees,
at all.
Oh no, we gotta work on that.
On a lighter note, let's talk about these traditions that people aren't in our keeping. Like a big one that I've seen a lot is a lot of men saying that women are not cooking in this generation. What do you guys feel about that?
I mean, that's factual.
I feel like it differs on the generation.
Yeah.
There's definitely been like a shift between the last generation and this generation, the age that women start taking like household duties more seriously.
Yeah, because I felt this like, see me, I don't feel cooking is a duty. It's just like a man. Like I love to fix things and I love to create things at home where I don't expect a girl to climb up on something with a hammer on her side to beat it down, right? So like a woman won't be like, whoa, that's your duties. A woman will be like, hey, baby, go fix that, right? But like it's crazy when it comes to cooking though. Women makes that, it's a duty. It's no duty. We gotta eat. We gotta eat because if not, we're gonna go to Uber Eats and we're gonna give all these people all our money. And all we got to do is spend $200, $300 on groceries. I mean, that can last us 2 weeks. While us spending $70, $80 on one Uber Eats.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's just like, you know, say it comes with a lot of saving, time management, and all that. But it's just like, that's a duty.
I feel like a lot of women in our I don't know what the generations are, but I was born in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like women that are my age, it depends on if you still had your abuela, you know what I mean? Because like, or your mom that was teaching you to cook, you know. But if you had a young mom that was out partying, clubbing, then you probably don't know how to cook. And then a lot of women our age are being breadwinners. You know, they're busy.
Yeah,
they're doing this, they're doing that. They're just taking on different roles, so they don't necessarily have time. But
those are good. Like if she's busy and stuff like that, that's different. Like I'm thinking someone in a relationship with a man, it should be a man where she don't have to do as much, you know, time is open. Because even if it's a man, like I said, even if it's a man going to work all day, he get off at 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, he still got to fix stuff. But like he still got to come home, make sure the garage opening right. You know what I'm saying? The door secure, stuff like that. Because if not, you know, yeah, you can go.
Throws everything off.
Yeah, you can go and pay somebody to do it, but it's cost an expense. Where if you can keep it at home, let's keep it at home.
Right.
So with tradition, I got a question for y'all. Which tradition is best? Because everybody's from all over. We New York, Atlanta, California, Jersey, right? Which tradition is best? East Coast, West Coast, or the South?
East Coast. East Coast.
I gotta go with the East Coast on this.
I personally am not going for the West Coast because from being in the West Coast, we don't have a lot like how y'all cook and your food and stuff.
I got the answer.
They're different, but I don't know too much about the East Coast. I don't know about the East Coast, so I would say the South just off of their traditions. You know what I mean? They're real big around family and stuff like that. And you know, California, where West Coast is just crazy. They be everywhere. You know, just doing whatever.
The reason why I said okay, I'm gonna break it down the way I thought about it. Right? West Coast, you consider just West Coast as being California, right?
Yeah.
So when you think of California, California is more Latina descent, more like Mexican, Native American kind of, right? And that goes in between the Midwest to the West Coast. So when you go to up north, everybody got attitude problems. Like, I mean, real talk, like realistically.
It's the weather and the toll.
Nah, but let me tell you this though.
That's it. That's all that is.
When people first come from New York to the South, like when you first came to Florida, right? You're different because you said you speak to people, right? But
I came down here 2 months ago. It's still weird.
Hold on, but right, but yeah, because people gonna be friendly, but like do that. Go up to New York and be like, yo, what up? Like, what's up? They're gonna be like, yo, you the police? Like, what you trying to rob me?
Tell you like on the street that I live on, my neighbors be like, good morning. And I'm just like,
yo, that's what I'm saying.
Why do you want me to have a good morning? What are you trying to do? You know,
I'm saying it's gonna take an adaptation. So like the Southern, it can be fake though. It can be fake. But you know, the tradition is good, like Southern cooking or anything that you like. I feel the South out of everything is that, but maybe y'all opinion better. That's why I wanted to talk to you guys. So why you guys say East Coast?
I think it's just like the South is super old school traditions, like way back in the day. Not even like kicking it old school. I'm talking about before that. Like
that's the best though.
Nah,
is it?
No, yes, because a lot of that is carried on from, you know, the ancestors. Like, okay, let me give you an example. Especially African Americans, right? Most of us was moved from Africa, where we lost our true heritage tradition. So our tradition, most of here, is from slavery. So all that stuff that you're saying is from the people that came here and created a new culture from eating, you know, the slops from the white man's table. Yeah. You know, that's how chitterlings and greens, that's stuff that they didn't eat. They took that and made a meal being creative, right? So
my bad, guys.
So like my thought process of being like a tradition, I would love that tradition. You know what I mean? Other than eating at Uri's and eating out at you know.
Man, I lived on the East Coast. I lived in Atlanta. I can't get no pizza and I can't get no bagels. So I don't know.
I try a pizza shop down here. I just don't want to hurt myself like that.
The fitteds, the fast-paced walk-in, because New Yorkers just move on their own flow. That's tradition that I can like not ever let go. Like, I don't know. The world doesn't sit right without that tradition for me.
But you can go to Paris and get that same New York effect and go to
you can't.
You go to China.
It's not the same though.
It's like a whole swag. Like, put it this way. For the first time ever, I heard the difference between a Brooklyn accent and a Harlem accent by how people talk. And I said, wow, I know y'all not from the same borough.
Yeah.
It's different and lingo too. Like I said, man, Black and brown people are so creative. Like we create things out of nothing, right?
Right.
Imagine taking an English language and just making your own. Like we got our own urban talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just imagine like we always been like creators, and Black people always been that creative person. So you can go to one borough and go to the next borough, you can tell the difference. They say different things and different lingos, different styles. One where they fitted cap a certain way, the other ones don't. Like, yeah. Even from the 90s, it's been like that.
Yeah, and it's like a slight change, but it's still like a consistent thing.
Yeah. See, me, I like the South tradition, man. You know, East Coast is cool, but
I can't do the South tradition. It throws me off too much. A lot of them are just.
You're new to, but you're new to it. So
I'm
not saying I don't like it. I'm being open minded and optimistic. It's just like this is like a different world to me. Like
it feels good though, right?
I feel more free in every type of way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, like in why I like people ain't talk. So like when I used to get in the fight, a dude will walk up to me in the club and just hit me. Boom, and I'm like, yo, what up? Yo, you stepped on my shoe an hour ago. The fuck?
Yo, I've been brewing up that heat.
I don't even remember that, bro.
I don't even remember like New York people just different. It's different. Like you always on eggshell. You gotta be like, you know, that's why I don't drink and smoke to this day, because I always like to stay focused.
That's how I felt in Atlanta. I was like, I gotta be aware.
I've been to Atlanta twice, and it was nothing. I didn't do it. I wasn't doing
it was nothing.
Yo, let me tell you, the second time I went to Atlanta, I had really went into like outside of like the tourist areas, because one of my homegirls, she live in Atlanta. She took me to some food spot called JJ something. Yo,
JJ's Fish and Chips.
Yes,
yeah.
Bro, the best food.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
saying. I feel like I cannot say that the South is better food than New York, though. I can't.
Well, it got its own. It got its own, depending on what you want. Because, like, I'm telling you, I stay in the suburbs, and we got 3 New York pieces, and they real authentic, like the big joints with you get the slices that come like the Ninja Turtle cheese. You feel me? Like, where you bite it, just like yeah, like so. It's coming, but they Italians. They from New York and New Jersey, so like the people there, they come into the South, and like give it a year though. I'm gonna talk to you in a year. And you're gonna be like, yo, because guess what, man? Like New Orleans and New York, it's the same to me when it comes.
I've never been to New Orleans.
Yo, New York, like the New Orleans, just like a South New York to me, because the people. Let me tell you, the people love you can't tell them nothing about where they from. Like no matter, okay, you could take a New Orleans person, a New York person, and move them to the UK for 10 years. Yo, what's popping? You gonna know like you're from New York. No, New Orleans person, no matter where they at, the way they talk, they lingo, they say yo, like
they say true.
They got the same but it's just the South version of New York. I'm telling you, because when I went out there from New York to there, like it was no difference. Like I fit right in. They knew I was different, but like I used to rock like certain jeans. They had Jabot. They rock Reeboks at the time. I had on like they call them G Nikes, which is Uptowns. You know my Uptowns, but not to call them Air Force Ones. But they rocking like the what you call them jump stuff, the Reebok Classics, and I had on Uptowns. But that's the only difference. Mm-hmm. But they're like, oh, hey, well, where them shoes? Where you get them shoes from? I'm like, I'm from New York. That's the only reason. The whole style, I had the bandana on, remember like the whole Dipset Jones? They had the same swag. Like I swear, I'm like, yo, New Orleans is like New York though. If you take a project from New York and move them to New Orleans, they're gonna fit right in.
They're gonna be the same, just different in certain ways.
Everybody independent, like they ain't about that. Yo, you know, now granted, if you mess with their brother, they'll deal with you. But New York and New Orleans people is independent. They kind of like grimy because they will hurt their own friend for whatever, but they're about their business, about their bread.
Yeah. That's true.
Free Pooh Shiesty though.
Oh damn, he in jail?
Yes, he's in jail.
What he did, man?
They indicted him for stuff in his music, and now he's posting on Instagram.
Man, he got caught up like bad.
Yo, man, these dudes is crazy. Like,
no, he basically snitched on himself through his Instagram,
his music, and all the money and cars that he was posting. So the fans thought that was rap money shit, but no, that was that shit.
Damn, he can rap too.
Said, this money wasn't up front. This was no contract.
When I tell you like the feds did a whole investigation, was able to zoom in and see the serial numbers on the dollar bills, yo,
crazy.
and it matched the dollars on the crime scene, yo.
Stop.
No, I'm serious. That's why he's still there.
Not the money that came from the body that was dropped on 86 and 30. Niggas are dumb.
Why would you post that? Why wouldn't you clean the money?
That's what got his views up, because people needed that real stuff to really gravitate towards Pooh Shiesty, to make him Pooh Shiesty, just for him to go to jail.
But I ain't gonna front though. How a nigga named Pooh Shiesty hard?
You don't like Pooh Shiesty?
Not Pooh.
Oh,
nah, son, it's just too hard. Yo, dog, on Pooh, dog. You know what I'm saying? You can't be hard about Pooh. You feel me? Like, no, son.
Listen, you from New York. You I know for a fact you have heard some weird nicknames, and it'd be like the toughest one on the block. Like
that nigga tough though. Like, yo, that nigga named Tiny. You feel me?
Yo,
that nigga pound. Yo, don't fuck with Bubbles. You nigga, fuck with nigga Bubbles. That nigga come up like Debo. Everybody quiet like. Word up. But Pooh though, Pooh Shiesty.
Yep.
Free my son. No,
when he locked up though? I mean, when he get locked up?
He been locked up for a minute now.
It's like 2 months.
2 months.
2 months. Yo, I didn't even see that though. I know he dropped the album 2 months ago.
Pooh Shiesty.
Literally right after that, like,
and Fugiano too.
Ooh.
It's like half of 1017 locked up.
Yo, these niggas crazy.
Didn't they all get indicted though, like together, or no?
No. I think it was just Pooh Shiesty and whoever rock with him, but not like Big 30 and not the record artists. They didn't go to jail for the same stuff. Like Fugiano went to jail way before Pooh Shiesty went to jail.
Wait, who?
Fugiano. He be rapping with them too.
I don't know who that is either.
Yeah, I thought I was bugging.
I know his music, but not him, because like
what song you sing?
He sings, what's that song? Y'all not finna be on my ass now.
You lost me.
Fugiano, never heard of that nigga.
No, like you probably really have though.
No, you probably really have. I just can't get the melody. He's an
black
singer.
He black dude?
Yes, he's black. He's with Ren Rucci. Y'all know Ren Rucci?
Nah, bro.
I feel like you're just making people up right now. I'm
just out here big capping.
Yo, you heard about that nigga?
Here's some of his songs. Let's see if y'all have listened to this. To one of them. Let's see.
Nah, bro.
Nah, bro.
It's taking too long. Nah, bro. Nah.
I'm trying to find. Okay, there's one called Molly. First Day in LA.
No, I'm trying to think of one that they would actually know.
That's what I was trying to do. Something that's like.
You think Hittin' featuring Moneybag Yo?
Hittin', yeah, Hittin'.
Nah,
I feel like that would probably be the one.
Have you heard that one, Hittin'?
Nah, bro.
Hold up. You ever heard this? Hold up.
Play that, John.
Play that, John.
You need too many ad-libs on that shit. On the beats. Better watch your old niggas. Hit it up too, nigga. All my plays, hit everything up.
I think the switch on the stuff right there.
Just go to the chorus. Belo.
I ain't never.
Belo's face is everything. It's like, no.
Nah, I ain't never.
Falling on a bitch with Gucci Man.
Nah.
Belo said, no, I've never heard this.
I know this song only because Gucci's on it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
he's a part of Gucci's label.
That shit sound hard though.
Gucci really signed anybody. Like,
period. All the killers and drug dealers.
We told you gonna be
talented people at all anymore. Like, bro, Gucci barely has really good artists. I feel like the one person in the industry who has made amazing artists is Lil Wayne. definitely.
Oh, facts.
Oh, hands
Yeah.
Hands
Yeah,
down.
he kind of handpicked his because, like,
Yeah.
if you
Drake,
think about
Nicki.
Think about it. Think of how big Young Money used to be, and how many people was in Young Money, and it's only those three now that are still
relevant.
and Tiger. But does Tiger even count? Like,
right.
Nobody's really.
that's what I'm saying.
No, real talk though.
Tiger counts on the West Coast. He don't count over here.
No, that's true.
But Tiger
Does
be
he really?
hits though.
No, his like the radio
In
station.
LA, Tiger goes up.
Tiger, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber all day.
I see Chris Brown and Justin Bieber. That's understandable. But I'm gonna be honest. The last Tiger song I remember being like popular was the Lime and the Coconut song. That was like 2001. I was like 5 when that came out. That's 2006.
Real talk. Like he dropped every year. He dropped like a hit anthem that it be like
there's some hits.
But it be popping on the radio. But he writes for like Iggy Azalea, whatever her name is.
He goes.
He write hits for some people like that. But his junk it sound the same because he got DJ Mustard and he got like that.
But not for nothing. If I could say one thing about Tiger, he always uses the cheat code and does a feature with Ty Dolla $ign. Ty Dolla $ign is an automatic hit cheat code.
Right, so yeah, you hear that because he got like that Aaron
Hall. Ty Dolla $ign on it, it's over. It's hitting Billboard 100 like the top.
That's the only dollar sign you need.
Ty Dolla
$ign on that junk.
Let's
do before we drop. Let's do a would you rather type thing where we go around and say it's just a crazy little thing. Would you rather to everybody can answer? Would you rather fight an orangutan?
What? Yo, wait.
Would you rather fight an orangutan or fight a chicken every time you get in your car?
A chicken.
Wait, but like every time you get in your car, you have to fight the chicken.
Yo, I'm not gonna.
Would just an orangutan?
Or you could fight an orangutan.
An orangutan is like fighting another person.
All right, but listen, have you ever? Right, let me ask you a question, Dia. Have you ever really like had a chicken chase you in your life?
I've definitely chased chickens, and they are mad fast. So
I definitely do the chasing around this.
I'm the boss. That's one.
My aunt's got a chicken coop, and that's what we be doing. Sometimes we gotta chase the chickens, but I think because it's fast, it's like easier to absorb and take. Like the moment's gonna be mad quicker. If you hit me with your beak, it's mad quick, or if you claw me with your nails, it's mad quick. Versus an orangutan, that's like a real fight.
They can kill you with a slap. The orangutan, they don't even do
another person really hitting me.
I hit that nigga.
Yo, I'm not gonna front. I'm picking a chicken. One, I don't drive, so he's not gonna catch me when I get in my car. And two, I'm walking outside in Tim's and he's getting kicked mad hard. Because think about it, the more power that he puts into running, the further he's flying away from me when I kick him.
I can see her pulling the heat out like, yo, I'm about to end this right now. Bam.
No. But the thing is, he's coming every day. So if he died, his cousin coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So it's a chicken. You just say the chicken. You feel me?
Or you can just catch the fade with orangutan one time.
Yeah.
I'm dying. What do you mean?
Whoop that motherfucking ass real quick.
Hey,
put your black Air Force Ones on. And that orangutan ain't gonna mess with you.
Yo, tie them dunks up. Like, put your socks all the way up to your knees.
All the way up to the top.
Now you gotta pull the strings, wrap and go. Like, man, hard.
Spin it, bro. Let's spin it. Like, yeah, I'm ready for you. Yo, that's crazy. But yo, in Florida though, let me tell you, St. Pete, Florida is y'all heard a rap boxer named Roy Jones Jr.?
Nah, but I know that Rod Wave is from St. Pete. I'm not too far from them, like 30 minutes away.
Yeah, he learned how to box fighting chickens. He was one of the best heavyweight in the world. Like his dad used to put him in a chicken coop.
Wait, let me ask you a question. He Puerto Rican?
You look Puerto Rican.
I know my people. Puerto Ricans and chickens.
Let me tell you, he learned how to box. I'm talking about knocking him out, yo. I'm talking about people swinging. You think Mayweather? He ducking. Like that's what Mayweather found all that from. Like I'm telling, like they swinging. He's like,
but I really just would love a visual of him fighting chickens in that coop. I'm not gonna lie. Like I need to see that. Like
I'm gonna post that.
Roy Jones.
Right?
Yo, you gotta watch that jump. Yo, you fight chickens.
That's funny as hell.
Let's be honest.
Everybody on chicken though? Everybody on chicken?
Yeah, I'm not fighting an orangutan.
I'd rather fight the orangutan with my black.
Yo, you bugging like
What though? But guess what though? After you kill the chicken every day, you get to eat it. Free food.
After you fight, you get a meal.
Facts.
that's true.
No, I get irritated every day, bro. You're back again, bitch. And I bitch.
Damn, the chicken's outside already.
It's only every time you go to your
How does he
car.
know when you're gonna leave the house?
Every day. That's every
Go to your car every
day.
2 days.
I'd rather just square up, get my ass beat by that orangutan.
What if he kill you? Then what? Do you know how
Yeah,
strong an orangutan is?
Next
All right,
day,
my little ass.
you ain't coming back the next day.
Yo, respectfully, I'm 5'3", and that shit will kill me. I'm not fighting an orangutan at all.
Damn.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I wouldn't make it. Not with an orangutan.
How
I know myself.
Yo, like,
Listen, I
with
might
an
die.
orangutan?
let me see how big they get. Pause. Let me see.
Let's see how big they get.
Gotta say pause.
But damn, like chickens are dead ass fast, though. Like
You gotta say pause.
No, you gotta say pause.
I said pause 3 times.
He said, no, you gotta say pause.
Pause.
No, you got to say pause.
How the fuck you spell orangutan? What the hell?
Ah.
Argentina? Nah, fool.
Where did you get Argentina from, bro?
I put a ring, and it was like, yo, orangutan.
He probably Googled an Argentinian orangutan.
Nah, I'm gonna Google it because you throwing me off right now.
Yeah.
You know how Belo be. With them space grays.
Word up.
Ready.
Period.
Orangutan.
They weigh up to 220 pounds.
Damn.
Oh, get hit by that.
Yo, you got to box them, and they be smart too. So they yo.
They'll probably learn after you go left twice.
Okay, wait.
Sometimes you're going left.
This might be a drag, but is it a female or male orangutan?
Oh yeah, cause they different sizes.
How
Because
much
the male will go up to 300 pounds. Who's
300.
fighting 300 pounds?
Make it a female. Make it a female. Make it a female.
220.
Female.
Not Belo beating up women. The orangutan.
Oh shit! Hey, get in my car. Third day, I'm like, nigga, fuck, yo, you gotta get your ass out of here. Like, the first 2 days, I'm sparing. Like, yo, you good? You feel me? You can ride with me.
You good?
Her little hair gonna be in the sun and shit. You know what I'm
Nah, that's insane. I can't.
The third day, I'm like, yo, bitch, you got bounce. You gotta get out my place. You feel me? You gotta get out my place.
All right, but what if you put chicken wire in front of your house so the chickens can get through?
Damn, y'all
chicken wire?
You coming up something?
Wire. What is chicken wire?
Bruh.
Chicken wire is like when people have chicken coops, is what they put along the fence. It's like barbed wire, but it's not harmful. Just chickens can't get through it.
Yeah.
Well, then that's dope. You probably wouldn't have to fight no chickens or no.
Nah, and I'm thinking about it. Like, what if plot twist? Like, you wake up and every day is a different chicken, and after a time, like after a week, they just jump over. Like it's
right. They just start climbing on top of each other.
They get smart. They get smart after a while. They like, bruh, fooled you.
Those are algorithm chickens.
They're gonna be sitting in the back seat, like
They're like maneuvering with the algorithm.
Yeah, I will run down the street from a chicken every day, then fight a 300-pound orangutan. You lost me with that one. Like,
guess what though? We can jump them.
Period.
No. I think it's individual one-on-ones. I'm not gonna lie.
But this day,
your ass down.
I'm gonna call y'all up like, yo, meet me over here. Beat his ass.
He's outside. Come
right now. Jump him.
Nah, jumping an orangutan
like,
sounds
you go low, I go high.
What was that? The animal cruelty hotline thing? That sounds like a commercial. Jumping an orangutan.
Word up. I'm gonna have to edit a lot of this shit out because you two gonna be like, nah, so y'all
they're gonna slaughter us.
Y'all killing animals,
The
baby.
animal community will really just be like, guys.
Cancel the Don't Get It Twisted podcast.
They're trying to kill orangutans.
Yo, chill. We're gonna end up on TMZ.
I'm stupid.
For the wrong reasons.
Hey, that's the goal.
Like, do you come out at dark?
Well, I really appreciate you coming on, Nisi. We appreciate your time. You know, we can't wait to see more content.
Thank you.
Let's post it with anything you got going on. We'd love to promote, shout you out. You know what I'm saying? I think we have all the links, except for I think we need the one video Panama was talking about. That way we can
Bruh.
to that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send it over. I'm gonna send it over to her right now.
Yeah.
I be saying that shit all day, every day, Nisi.
Is
No
there
joke.
anything else you want to say before you go? Anything you want to leave us with?
Sorry, I'm looking for the video. Or I just found it. I'm gonna send it to her. There's nothing else really I want to say. Just to anybody watching it, you know, tune in with me. I drop content. Try to be as consistent as possible because I do get lazy, but it's cool. But that's about it, really. Thank you guys for having me, for real.
For sure. We appreciate you.
I think you'll be back. You'll definitely be back for part 2. We got.
Oh yeah. What updated for me?
Yeah, next time I'm gonna have it where we get to pick and choose like different games and stuff. Just
yes.
Next time we're gonna just play the funny. You know what I mean? Because we all funny as hell. So
Yeah.
we can bring the funny next time, like where it's just like, you know what I mean? Even, you know, go hard on that.
Nah, that's cool. Thank you guys for having me so much. It was
anytime. We appreciate you. Be easy, stay up, and appreciate you joining the Don't Get It Twisted podcast.
of course. See you later, guys.